So that is all about endoplasmic reticulum. Next we move on to the ribosomes. Now ribosomes, they are present in cytoplasm abundantly, and as we have already discussed, they are also attached with the endoplasmic reticulum. They are small sized organelle and they are capable of synthesizing proteins. Two subunits of ribosomes are there, large one and the smaller one. Now these large unit and the small unit, they attach with the mRNA to form the complete assembly. Based on the sedimentation rate, they are of two types, 70S and 80S. This S is the Sydberg's unit, which is counted for the sedimentation rate. 70S is found in bacterial cells, mitochondria and chloroplast of eukaryotic cells. 80S found in plant and animal cells. Now ribosomes consist of equal amount of RNA and proteins, so they are termed to be as the ribonucleoproteins. RNA is called ribosomal RNA, which is synthesized in nucleoli. During protein synthesis, ribosomes move along mRNA, that is messenger RNA. tRNA, which is transfer RNA, pick up the amino acids from the amino acid pool and form polypeptide chain using the coded language of messenger RNA, and then only the protein is going to be produced. If a number of ribosomes are attached, the process is more efficient. So the resulting chain of ribosomes is called as polyribosomes. Next we are taking up Golgi complex. So Golgi complex is made up of flattened membrane bound sacs called cisternae. They are formed by the fusion of vesicles. Now the main function of Golgi complex is it performs glycosylation. Glycosylation means, glyco means carbohydrate and silation means addition of that carbohydrate moiety. So that is addition of carbohydrate moiety to the proteins. Glycoproteins are the receptors which are present on the cell surface. Another function of Golgi complex is to synthesize lysosomes. Lysosomes we will discuss next. Now, two surfaces of Golgi complex are there, outer convex surface and inner concave surface. So, the fusion of vesicles to form the cisternae do takes place on the outer convex surface, while the outgoing transport vesicles bud off constantly on the inner concave surface. Look at this diagram of Golgi apparatus in which two phases are there. One is cis and another one is trans. Onto the cis side, the vesicles are going to form the cisternae, and onto the trans side, the mature vesicles are going to be removed out from the Golgi apparatus. So that is all about the Golgi complex. Next is lysosomes. These are small single membrane bound and contain a variety of hydrolytic enzymes such as proteases, lipases and nucleases. These hydrolytic enzymes are those enzymes which are going to lyse the proteins, fats and the nucleic acids. Now lysosomes along with the phagocytic vesicles are going to form phagolysosomes, which helps to digest the materials. So, lysosomes are found in more numbers in phagocytic cells as compared to the non-phagocytic cells. That's all about lysosomes. Thank you.